Okay, now it should work. Okay, cool, it works, so that's the start, I'm guessing. I'm saying that like it's nothing, so how do I put it? Both Ferrari teams, all three Italian-based teams, so Toro Rosso, Ferrari and Alfa, let's just say they got no chance of really getting pole or a win unless they go out of their way and do some like stupid strategy, which is like a 2% chance of working, and because of how luck is, that's probably gonna work. And yes, in the past videos I've been saying that Germany was my last win, and yeah, that's because I'd forgotten about Monaco. That's it. Nothing really else to correct at this point for part 35. Yeah, we will be getting 600 resource points after this episode, so that'll be fun. So really I just gotta think that I got 1,401. So yeah, obviously I'm starting to invest heavily on this side of the car, just because we got 20% reduction on prices, and failure, sorry, me, is 10% reduced, so I'm really thinking about just going for this last fuel consumption upgrade, then not upgrading my car for the rest of the season. That would be an issue if I wasn't in a car which has an OP straight line speed, which is really my driving style really suits. So to put simply, this weekend should be good for me.
The pit lane will be open shortly, which means it's nearly time for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Pole position not happening. I mean,
we don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
Can Jeff just like get a life, or is that just impossible for him? Assume it's too hard for him considering he doesn't know when to shut up. But very aggressive strategy. So yeah, and yeah, I need to just fix this. Yeah, that I was messing around with in practice, but going back to that. So, maxed out straightline speed basically by increasing tyre pressure to reduce the contact with the surface of the road and decreased aero. So, we'll be hitting almost 220 miles an hour in the quali because of max. Well, I'm hitting like 218, 217 with Rich and overtake, so with DRS, so see, it's actually good to get a tow around here. So that only check you want to be behind someone doing the whole of your lap, so really this is like the one track where actually having traffic is good, so let's see how much I hit. 220? Yeah, just about. The 1-1 wins is an issue to keep control of in the corners, but it is the tempo speed, so we don't really need to care about the corners. The more I maximise the straight, the more I can really take advantage of at this track. Because, like, against other top teams, I'm already almost 4 tenths up in the first sector alone. Having that 3.5 tenths in the first sector alone is a pretty big gap, considering I'm worse than them. The middle sector is probably where we'll lose one more time, but it's not even that bad, really, because the middle sector isn't that much of a time loss anymore. See, still 5 tenths up on Max Verstappen. So, almost like they can't be that bad if we lose it out of Ascari, so that was fun. I don't know how I haven't set perfect section there before that, but it's a bit confused really, because I know Antonio Giovinazzi didn't say perfect, and there's no one actually none of us who's finished a lap yet, so it's a bit confusing really.
Fantastic! That was the fastest lap.
That was slower than the time I set at the end of Q3, where I set a 1:19.5. I mean, practice 3. So that's a shock. I've gone slower with an extra engine mode. Like, that's still P1. It's just... That's... a lot of shock, really. Hard to take in. But yeah, again, still fast in the session. I was like 1 second and 1.5 seconds up in practice when I set that 19.5. So, looks like none of the AI have dipped into the, yeah. Bottas was in between the two alphas, so yeah, he... What? Lewis? Literally... This is... surprising. Lewis is out in Q1. By this much. Oh, he's been scammed. Oh, he's actually been scammed by Ricardo. It could have barely gone any faster and it would have been... Once you put the throttle down out of a sky like 0.0001 second, I'm joking now. Not half a second earlier, then that would have been him through. So yeah, obviously I want to use medium tyres for this banker. So I'm not getting pole. Gonna set another sub 20. At least moving on to Q3. That's something that I actually seem to have paid. So maybe this could just be an easy weakness to me. Also gets close. 2 tenths off of the sub 21. Not exactly slow. So look, but it's closer to the sub 21. Sub 20, sorry. And Kevin gets the sub 21. I'm just floundering over here on the medium, so it's fun. But it's like the worst flying off I've ever set for. It's scruffiest. well, so at least he actually starts his pace. I set very slow lap time. I'm thinking of just accepting that and just starting from last, honestly, rather than forced to be starting on the soft tyres. Because that was a very untidy lap time. The idea that the AI is still like off my faster lap times is quite shocked, but if we, I'm just shocked at how I lost that much time in one lap.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 20.8.
I know I didn't have the pace, but even that's a bit over what I would have thought, so I guess I'm flying on these then. Means it just goes to the same mediums. But I think they're always on stop. Even if it isn't, I still have the race pace. Maybe not really on stop. Yeah, this is really the first accurate since the lap time that we set the whole weekend, because Q1 wasn't really a true show of the pace. I think it's turn 1 and turn 2, we don't get that much time on the exit. I feel like it was on corner exits when we lost about 90% of the time. Depends on the time we do a lap of turning that the mediums give, so... You see already setting personal bests. Yeah, no lack of grip through there, but still getting loads of times even though that was a really scruffy exit, so... Even on scruffy laps on these, he's still giving me relatively good speed. So even scruffy laps I still feel like I'm going to compare just because of how scruffy last lap was. I'm surprised I haven't hit sub 19 yet. But this is on track to be faster than whatever I set in practice 3. Maybe I've activated my laptop. Right out the sky. So yeah, that's just what's going fastest there. Just to prove that I actually paced. And that what happened was just unfortunate. So considering the mediums are only supposed to be like 7/10 down, I should have made it through easily if I just wasn't being special on the certain mediums which I use. I don't see any real shock outs in this session, but that's only really because the biggest shock happened in Q1, so yeah, Perez being out was kind of a shock, but not a massive one. We got 2 Red Bulls, 2 Haas's, 2 McLarens, a Toro Rosso, and a Racing Point, and 1 Mercedes. Wait, no. 2 Red Bulls, 2 McLarens, 2 Haas's, a Ferrari, a Toro Rosso, a Racing Point, and a Toro Rosso. So it's I'm surprised to see a Ferrari through as a home Grand Prix, considering they don't really have any pace anymore compared to the rest of the grid. Yeah, Q3 is not going to be a fun time. Even though I have the pace for pole, I don't really think I'm going to be able to push for pole. So yeah, since Park Ferme I think is off, I might try 3 rings in the second run and refresh that. But a lot of time on the straights, but in the corners we'll really be maximising the speed. Using the car for example, because that's what my normal setup normally is around here, 3 wings. And 2 foot up in the maximum PSI, but I changed it a little bit. So just thinking 1 max PSI on the tire pressures, which I then go to the rear tires with 19.5 PSI and 21 PSI for the front. Charles has a shocker for the first lap, not even a sub 20. That was a shocker second, there's mine. For those who just heard that, yes, Les Mine. That is actually the corner names. Maybe a 19.5 looks up on me, so I don't know if I'm safe. Say that, but in real life that would be me out, so I'm lucky this isn't real life, so I'm lucky I still got that fresh set run. Might as well cross over the line just to finish off a lap time, just so I can have a delta to compare the fresh lap time to the dead lap time until out of Ascari. So yeah, I don't really get how that happened. It was just
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
yeah. So okay, yeah, that's not on. So yeah, never mind. 3-1 wings. Obviously change over to the fresh set that we get for making it into Q3. No, no, 1-1 wings again. So yeah, we have the pace to be on pole because we're faster than Kevin. So we really do have pace.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:35.
The only question is how can the horse be faster in the first but not third sector? Got sharp for this lap because I really need to concentrate, otherwise everything's going to go downhill and I'm going to probably qualify in like 9th after what happened in the first lap.
Suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Oldtimer, Bottas and Kevin Magnussen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So the grid was really close to that. Less than 4.5 tenths spread the whole top 10. Vettel and Ricciardo really surprising everyone. Leclerc and Grosjean surprising people, but for the complete opposite reason. Not for pace, but lack thereof. Yeah, obviously, I don't know how beating Kubica, he's had the pace over us the whole season, clearly.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
I think we should take another whole row of engine penalties. Just for bands. Why not? What's to lose? Yeah, I'm hoping to do this so we can get the maxed out engine. Not I've only done engine upgrades to the one everything turns into the engine. Front downforce. That's how you can tell I just really do love upgrading the engine side of the car. Yeah, we'll just go to the race.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Raikkonen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Let's talk about Old Timer. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Old Timer lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Magnussen, Verstappen, Devon Butler, and Gasly, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Grosjean, and George Russell, Perez, Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen, and Hamilton, Norris, Hülkenberg, Lucas Faber, and Carlos Sainz. Kubica and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Well, we all know what Vettel was really doing in qualifying. He was using it as race practice. Clearly he was just practicing his donuts, that way it doesn't seem that weird when he does them. Clearly that's why, there's clearly no other reason why. Clearly it's not just a lack of pace in the Ferrari, or maybe defective engine filters. You know what, just because I'm daring, and just because I don't feel like conserving tyres. I'm joking. That's what I'd do if I'd start on the mediums, just reversed order. You know, I really need to turn this off one day.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the fastest lap in one direction, actually, and none. Obviously it would be faster if they were already destroyed, but what do we gotta do? took in the F1 2010 line, you could actually do this without getting a penalty, except you wouldn't spin, because you wouldn't be running 1-1 wings like a spaz.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions are looking good.
Now really, Jeff, I thought it was going to be full wet conditions according to clearly how the wets are clearly the favourite cars with these conditions. Doing an over 2909 into the battle. Oh, nice, into the stop. I just love spinning at one point. Okay, we all know no one like that. Which one can we go? So except for me, no one like that. I'm not going to win this race, it's not get a good start. I do exactly what I asked for, a terrible start. I'm down to P3 already. Make that P5 as we hit Magnussen. Not like I had another option, so we just squeeze up our way, you know, he's just thinking around. And it goes faster. Now you really just gotta see how much time we get on the straight line. It's actually stupid how much time we get on these guys. So yeah, the entire top 5 is run by 5 different constructors. The top 4 all have 4 different engine suppliers. Actually, no, we do. The top 4 all have different engine suppliers, so that's very nice. Obviously just doing that to psych out Verstappen today, right?
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Didn't cut Ascari. Get the 16 Max as we make a move back up the inside because the 1-1 was very happy with the car. Is all I really need. I should have waited for the main straight to be done here. Magnussen's going for move on Valtteri. I'm gonna just save my ERS for that. This is not something we can get far for that. Looks like lovely DRS. This is how good my going for you. I feel decent speed with none. It's just how OP my power engine is now. Hopefully Leclerc will come and back us up here. Hopefully get on the podium with us. We can get a double McLaren podium. And we just like we get away from the wall. Verstappen does get back past us. Not because of us not DNFing, so is it worth it? I would say yeah. There we go, out there, so I'll try not to hit him with his face. Leave me alone, Charles. Stop fighting me. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing those races with that move. I just don't know how to set myself up for good luck.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Paris is got smart. Even though he's not even inside the top 7, 8. Maybe even not the top 10. I'm really starting to frame up everyone. This really isn't like me. It's overtaken. But yeah. I was not a fan of that. It was a viable line. And let's not mess up on that exit here. I don't mess up actually pace. Yeah, I messed up on like the slowest car on the planet. Let's see what's there first. See, it's nice when you have the OP engine, but when you're getting overtaken by the OP engine, it's just not fun. Especially when you still have that OP engine in your car. I'm just running one. You know, just let shell through. Oh wait, I'm the one with the DRS down the main straight. Like, I'm not entirely funny when I do this, but I'm letting it through so I can get the DRS down the main straight. That way I can sort of pass along the road. We hit 219 down the main straight. Back in the Q2. Let me get back up into first. I'm getting 3 tenths of the cabin, which I was found in the first sector. Yeah, so lap times. Still gaining. That's why I don't like starting myself, because it's like a wave. The upper line you get was slightly better. But it costs you, in my opinion, not being able to use actual fresh softs, which in my opinion feel way faster than whatnot. So I don't need to run like that out of the corner. In my opinion, it's not really worth using dead softs to start off the race. But this is everyone's opinion.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
Go around the outside of Verstappen. Love that traction, yeah, that isn't Look, I'm still faster than him in the straight line. Oh, it's like so funny. Faster than him in the straight line, like I'm running none in the air for doing that. That is to be expected considering the open nature of my area. I'm hoping the I can get past the Verstappen in the next 2-3 laps. Yeah, before the pit stop window. I'm not saying Verstappen can make big inroads on the industry. Yes, he can. That's fine, because I just get back at him into the sky. And we actually push him right to the point where Leclerc actually hits him. That was not on purpose. Like, not even, that wasn't on purpose, that did not mean to get deep into the sky. This is back to me versus Sean, huh? Everyone loves this thing. Just about keep on track. But no, Shaw gets back. This is what happens when you don't take the corner properly. Could have protected that.
Magnussen's in first place.
So this really is really all fight for me. I'm at the point where I'm actually considering two stops. I'm not boxing in like lap 9 for hards. I don't even do that. Boxing now for hards, which I know can go like 23 laps. Yeah, I'm actually tempted to do that because those are very close to the stops. He's scared he moves offline, so he will just move traction. Traction him so long. I don't really know what he's but maybe this slow. 3 free wins. Get in the race, I can check that. This one not quite. It's going all out for quality, but not for the race. Actually, just so funny how fast it was in the straight. Another meeting's gonna be like 18 minutes. Fine, I'll boxing one lap early, I'll boxing lap 10. Deep into the first you can. Since you can't do this properly, you just gotta make your own line.
Race control.
Okay, no, this is like the only time I'm allowing myself a flashback. Gonna let the class go in front. Only to knock out penalty. Okay, that's not fair. Because literally, with 1-1-1s you can't actually make that. You can't make that even with 11-11, you can't make it even with 11-1. I don't think you really want to do that. We actually tap the plans and go on the track, so that's great. This really is just like Mum. Yeah,
okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
I need to come in now. So hopefully I should have these guys, but they haven't got a race, they'll be coming back at me, so it's really just what can I do later on in the race to make sure
Release.
So I shouldn't, hopefully, I really am hoping that I don't catch up to the guys ahead.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops.
If I do need to make another pit stop in this race, I have to go onto set softs. Because they set mediums, easy. From like qualifying lap, which didn't go to plan, so very interesting. Race really is just a convoluted match task. I don't know.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
So why can't I take a sky like that on softs? But minus 5%. That didn't happen. My third section is less than half.
ahead is 6.5 seconds.
Stuck in the top of the club on the side. I don't really look all this stuff. I have the club like this. Still have pace.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
I really can't, Jeff. I have never been one for saving tyres. Tyres are meant to be destroyed, not to be saved. Leclerc continues on to get up. We now see if we do jump back in or if we did stay in front of him. I'm not sure if that's jumping or not, but we see our gap to just back around. It's flying a little bit. I think we might be in the lead of this race. Net P1, so yeah, we're in a net P1, I think. We're in a net P2, but just to check, is Magnussen the one in front of us in the train? Yes, so we're not a net P1, we're a net P2.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Yeah, but we're in the net P2. We are close to lead-ish.
Move up to a faster engine mode, please, where 2 laps over target on fuel.
Yeah, because I think if I only run Richly and now it won't last, so I'm just trying to make sure that the Rich does last, so I'm just going up until the 2 laps and we'll see now. Let's just go running consistently in like ERS mode. And so yeah, we definitely jumped those guys.
Charles is in for his stop.
Just what can I really do to catch up to Kevin? The only person that I haven't jumped yet is K-Man. So.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
They really started on the mediums going into like lap 16 or 15. And then just going on to his third set, so yeah, we're going to finish this lap off on lean, and then we'll move over to Rich again, then we'll see what happens. I'd rather do it now when the tyres are half pressure, that way I get Rich lap revs for later on in the race. Pressure cars for 2 or 3 laps. Coaching 100% races would be like 6 laps, so it would be about 4 or 6 laps. I'm not 4 or 6 laps of pressure cars can actually do for it.
That puts you into P2, second place.
So now people can have consistent ERS mode, but also on retroads.
happened. Let me know you're okay.
Oh, that was happy. So our one chance to gain massive points on Hamilton and Bottas ended with a 0-point gain. Probably 18-point loss to Bottas and maybe 5-point loss to Hamilton. 4 up, 6 or 4-point loss to Hamilton.
Today was another great race and an even greater victory for Haas. Here they come now to step out onto the top of the podium. They'll be... So let's review the updated drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
The funny thing is that it was still finished last. Then you had to do 2 stops though. I'm not sure if that was a 2 stop from the team or made 2 stops, but either way, I didn't exactly do good in the race. So yeah, it was either 2 soft stints or 2 medium stints. I think it was like 13 and that all hit something. Yeah, he hit his own teammate. That's an interesting development. But that was complete opposite of what we were doing. Let's just not talk about this. Yeah, at least you got the 600 from that, but we lost rep with everyone.
What on earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
What are we doing? Racing or ping pong? That was fun. You know, I think it's time I break the rule and you know, just go for the silver upgrade. You know, the thing which I don't know exists. The chassis. But at least it should be better than Red Bull into next round. Oh wait, no. I'm going to this place, so let's just not talk about that.